March 19, 2017. What was meant to be a joyful school trip to Kintampo Waterfalls turned into a day Ghana would never forget. Welcome to Whispers from Africa. Today we revisit the Kintampo Waterfalls disaster, a tragedy that transformed a beautiful tourist site into a place of national mourning. Kintampo Waterfalls, located in the Bono East region, is one of Ghana's most popular attractions. On that Sunday afternoon, students from Wenchi Senior High School were visiting the site on an excursion. The atmosphere was lively. Photos were taken. Laughter filled the air. The waterfalls roared peacefully in the background. Then the weather changed. Dark clouds gathered. Strong winds began to blow. A sudden rainstorm swept through the area. As visitors tried to take cover, a large tree near the waterfall collapsed. The peaceful outing instantly turned into chaos. People ran for safety. Rescue efforts began almost immediately. Emergency responders and volunteers worked tirelessly to assist the injured. The disaster resulted in multiple fatalities and injuries, many of them young students. News spread quickly across the country. Families rushed to hospitals. Communities prayed. Ghana mourned. The government expressed condolences, and investigations were launched to determine what went wrong. The waterfalls were temporarily closed as safety concerns were reviewed. The Kintampo disaster became a reminder of how quickly nature can change. It sparked conversations about safety at tourist sites and emergency preparedness. But beyond policy discussions, it remains a deeply personal loss for many families. A day of joy turned into sorrow. March 19, 2017, a date Ghana still remembers. This has been Whispers from Africa. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a look at a story that shook an entire nation, turning a place of breathtaking beauty into a scene of unimaginable tragedy. This is the story of the Kintampo Waterfalls disaster. Located in Ghana, the Kintampo Waterfalls are a stunning three-tiered cascade, a popular spot for tourists, families, and students looking for adventure and a cool escape from the heat. On a fateful Sunday, March 19, 2017, the area was buzzing with life. Among the visitors were a large group of high school students from Wenchi Methodist Senior High School, excited for their field trip. They were laughing, taking pictures, and swimming in the refreshing pool at the base of the falls, completely unaware of the danger looming above. The weather that day had been unpredictable. A storm had been brewing, with strong winds and heavy rain lashing the area. Hidden from view at the top of the falls, this intense storm was weakening the massive trees that stood along the cliff's edge. Without any warning, a huge tree, its roots loosened by the deluge, crashed down from the top tier of the waterfall. It fell directly into the crowded pool below, where the students and other visitors were enjoying their afternoon. Chaos erupted. The joyful sounds of a Sunday excursion were replaced by screams of panic and pain. The sheer force of the falling tree and the resulting debris caused immediate and devastating injuries. Survivors scrambled to help the injured, while emergency services were dispatched in a frantic race against time. The rescue operation was incredibly challenging, hampered by the remote location and the difficult terrain. First responders, local community members, and volunteers worked tirelessly through the night, pulling people from the water and providing first aid. When the sun rose the next day, the full scale of the tragedy became clear. What was meant to be a fun, educational trip had ended in national mourning. The disaster claimed the lives of at least 20 people, most of them the very students who had been so full of life just hours before. The news sent shockwaves across Ghana and beyond. The nation's flags were flown at half-mast, and a period of national mourning was declared. In the aftermath, questions were raised about safety measures at tourist sites. The government temporarily closed the Kintampo Waterfalls to conduct a thorough safety assessment and implement new protocols to prevent such a tragedy from ever happening again. The site has since reopened, with enhanced safety features, but the memory of that dark day serves as a permanent, somber reminder of the lives that were lost. It's a story of how quickly nature's beauty can turn destructive, and a tribute to the bright young souls who were taken far too soon. Thanks for watching. If you found this story impactful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next one.